Hey everyone! आज हम आए हैं वॉर्सो के मिलिट्री म्यूजियम एंड is what you can expect from today's vlog. तो चलते हैं अंदर, देखते हैं कैसा है एंड आपको भी दिखाते हैं. ये एक मिसाइल रखी हुई है जो कि तकरीबन 12 से 13 फीट की है. तोप है, डबल बैरल गन है एंड ये जहाज़ खड़ा हुआ है. चलते हैं आगे, देखते हैं. ये तोप के अंदर लगने वाला कारतूस का सामने का हेड है. तो मैं ये सोच रहा था कि इसमें कारतूस कितना लंबा होगा जब हेड ही इतना बड़ा है. एंड ये अंडर सी माइंस लगाने के लिए है. ये कुछ डिफरेंट टाइप का बंकर है जिसमें कि तोप भी लगी हुई है. ये पुरानी गन है, किसी शिप से निकली हुई. ये तोपें खड़ी हुई हैं बहुत सारी, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ टैंक्स. बेसिकली कुछ नए मॉडल भी हैं यहाँ पे टैंक्स के रखे हुए. एंड इट इज़ नॉट अलाउड टू जंप ऑन एनी ऑफ द टैंक्स. तो हम लोग टैंक के ऊपर नहीं चढ़ पाएंगे. ये काफ़ी फ्रेश और काफ़ी लंबा बैरल है टैंक का. आई वंडर इसका कारतूस कितना बड़ा होता होगा. सो द थिंग इज़ दैट we are not allowed to go on the tanks. We cannot jump on them, and these are actually live working tanks. So anytime this is needed for any of the shows, so they can take these tanks and these are working tanks. इनके इंजन चल रहे हैं and they can be used. And this tank, if you can see, it's particularly for finding out landmines. तो ये jab chalti hai, when this tank moves and basically it goes over the landmine burst. So the soldiers, they used to follow these tanks and they create a lane, a kind of a lane for the soldiers to walk on, so that they go on bursting the tanks, bursting the landmines, and the soldiers can follow them. Several other there is a Gatling gun as well on top of this one. Basically there are some works also going on out here, and they have some other different kind of new tanks as well in this area, which was not there before. And I believe this has been deployed recently. So this is still to be put in a place. So this is a crane kind of a thing, and you can see for artillery and everything they have boxes on this one. This is a very old model of the tank. This is another tank which has a huge barrel. Basically they are covered right just now to save them from rust and all the kind of debris which is around. And if you notice, these vehicles are working vehicles because their tires are fully inflated. They are not punctured or broken tires. They are working machinery. And this is an armored car which is for the military people to take them around to different places and to invade a city just in case. This is how an armored car would look like. These are several different kind of armored cars. These one are as well, I believe that they can go on water as well, because the way they have been made, it's slanting from the front. Yes, these ones are can float on water as well. And as well, if you can see, they have fans at the back for them to go onto the water. So when they are in water, these fans starts to work, and they can float on water, and they can move inside a river or a water mass. This one is just an armored one, which cannot go inside the water. Here are some more tanks. This one has a huge barrel, and I wonder that what size of bullet would go inside this one. And this one is a much fatter one. I believe that the longer ones are for the long range, and the fatter one are for causing more destruction, to make more fireworks. Here you can see we have a missile, and this is another barrel of tank. So I believe this missile can be used in this one, but not sure. This is another missile, probably ones for taking the nuclear weapon. There is another tank here, which has a fan behind it and inflated tires. So these are actually working tanks. They have working engines, and this is the beauty about this museum, that everything here is working. It's not like a dead item. So these are the fans which will propel, and this is for making the direction in the tank. And you can see this one as well is for the same purpose. People can enter from here. They can open and they can enter, and it's sealed completely so that water doesn't goes inside. And this one has an antenna as well, and it's like a boat from the top, because you can see people can stand on top, and they can catch hold of the railing so that they don't fall off. And this is also an antenna, a tall one. Beautiful weaponry. So coming back to the plane, it's comparatively from the very old days of the military. Uh, we can take a look that this has fiber. Probably fiber was already discovered in those days. This this is plastic. I thought that this would be a metal piece, but this is plastic. This piece is a metal piece, and the whole of the room inside the plane. This is actually board. This is actually board. It's made out of board to make it lighter so that it can fly. This is amazing. And if you can take a nearer look, we are not allowed to go inside. If you can take a nearer look, there are some capacitor kind of things that are there, some wires and connections. Amazing. this whole plane is actually made out of board and very thin tin. Board and tin. This is board. This is for entering. You cannot. This has been sealed, so you cannot enter it. As well, there's a lock on it. No entry. It's an antique. This one, you can see the tire are quite inflated, not completely deflated or dying, but yeah, this is cool. यहाँ पे जब अंदर आएंगे तो एक और गार्ड खड़ा हुआ है यहाँ पे, जो कि AK-47 पकड़े हुए, और यहाँ पे टेलीफोन्स भी रखे हुए हैं, गैस मास्क रखा हुआ है, पुराने टेलीफोन्स रखे हुए हैं, पेन रखा हुआ है. आई वंडर ये चम्मच से क्या करता होगा. पीछे फ्लैश लाइट है, एक पानी का मशकीज़ा रखा हुआ है, बॉटल है पानी की. This is a missile. As you can see, basically the engine. This is the one that is taking the missile up in the sky, and once it's up in the sky, then it takes direction from the rest half, and it goes, and then it's kaboom. This one is quite big, and there are some more missiles. I wonder their names. And if you can see in the background, there are some barrels. Basically, these barrels are dug under the ground. These are put under the ground, and or they are on the top, and they put the missile inside this, and they can fire missiles from this one. This is amazing. Actually, there's another antenna. You can see these compartments. People can go inside them, but they are at the moment they are locked, and you cannot enter it. There are locks on it for the safety of the people. More radar on the truck. Another radar. Basically, these ones they are the newer technology, which can go round and round. And here is one of the very old kind of an antenna radar. This one I've never seen this one. This one is very, very different and very new to me. These are the very old planes, and here we can see this place where the bullets are set, and these can fire like tak 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 tak, like a Gatling gun. And this is the air ducts for the engines. I believe these are the jammers. Not sure what exactly is it. Let me read it out here. Zasta radiolocasino. So these are for some radio signals, to send out the radio signals. Some more planes with the guns in front of them. Here are some more planes. Basically, these were the very dangerous ones, and they were known as the flying coffins, because it was very, very difficult to give direction to these planes, and the engines were so strong and so fast that they were almost out of control, and the pilot life was in danger every time they were flying these planes. Very dangerous planes. This one has a Gatling gun on it. It's an armored car. Another armored car. In the background, here are some very old artillery जो कि बंद कर रखा है फिलहाल. I believe they are to be renovated or worked on before they display it for the public display. This car is more like a bulldozer, and इसमें सामने की तरफ एक digger भी लगा हुआ है. Probably these bulldozers are the ones to be used for fighting out the mines. I wonder what's the exact use of those. There are more trucks and artillery in the background. This is the engine, the turbine engine for the jet fighters. So basically this takes the inflow of air, and the air gets mixed with fuel, and after that you see all these pipelines for the fuel and burning of the fuel, and here the burning process takes place, this part of the tank, because you can see a lot of rust and burnt metal out here. So here the burning takes place, and then it is channelized into this part, and then it flows out from here. Basically this part, they control the power of the engine. So when these get closer, then it is more thrust, and when they open it, it's more less thrust. This is how they control the power of the engine in jet engines. ये यहाँ पे 3 हेलीकॉप्टर भी हैं जो मिलिट्री ने डिस्पोज कर दिए हैं. और इनका स्ट्रक्चर देख के लग रहा है कि ये डिस्पोज करने के लायक ही थे, क्योंकि ये बहुत पुराने हो चुके हैं. इनका पेंट भी वॉश ऑफ हो चुका है ऑलमोस्ट. बेसिकली यू कैन सी यहाँ पे जेट इंजन्स जो हैं वो लगे हुए हैं टू टेक द एयर इनफ्लो, बर्न द फ्यूल, और यहाँ पर से एग्जॉस्ट है. These are the smaller version of jet engines, and इसी jet engine की power से ये जो propellers हैं ये rotate होते हैं. This is MiG-21. MiG-21 SPSM. These are all the very old fighters, and this one has the missile as well as attached to it. Very nice. ये स्पेस शटल है, और इसके अंदर जो है स्पेस में जाने के वक्त इसके अंदर एस्ट्रोनॉट्स बैठते हैं. This is almost how it looks like from inside. अंदर सीट भी है, एंड ढक्कन में आप देखेंगे काफ़ी पोरस है यहाँ पे. ये पूरा कंक्रीट नहीं है या मेटल नहीं है. दिस इज़ वेरी पोरस एंड वेरी लाइट मेटल ऑफ सम काइंड. ये स्पेस शटल का डायरेक्शंस देने के लिए यहाँ पे जो है वो लगे हैं डक्ट्स. इनमें से जो है फायर करके डायरेक्शन देता है इस शटल को. Amazing. This is something very different, and this is from USSR actually. This is a Russian space shuttle, GCCP. and not a very usual thing to see. इस साइड से एक छोटा सा व्यू है जिससे कि स्पेस शटल के अंदर हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि कैसा होता है. Here are some designers who have designed some things out of the metal which has come out of tanks and all the artillery, different kind of artillery. Here you can see some rifles being welded together. This has the metal thing for the piercing, and this is the barrel of the rifle, and you can see this from this you can load, but it's not working. It's completely welded together, so it's not a working rifle. And you can see the concrete bar, and they have put some rebars inside that. This is for launching the missiles, a smaller version. Some more artillery out here. This is the light artillery. This is how the bunkers look like. This is the head of a bunker, and from this they used to open and see the outside world. This is the tanks they used to put in the bunkers. You can see this is completely going outside. A unique object. This can only be seen in Poland. This is a bunker tank, and this is how it looked from inside, and they can actually move it left and right to shoot. This is another bunker head from where they used to peek outside. Here are some more entrances to the bunkers, light artillery. Some barrels of the tanks, different barrels. Thank you for making me the part of your day. This was all about the Museum of Military of Warsaw. Nice place, lot of metal, lot of guns, and a lot of tanks, planes, jet planes to see here. I hope you like the vlog. Have a great day and enjoy yourself. Bye bye.